Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see again. Yeah, I don't know, I think I've just been trying to adjust to a whole new lifestyle and as you can see the background, and I've just been trying to settle into all of it, but I'm so excited to be back with another video. And this is going to be like a really deep reading. I was actually debating on which one to start with because I'm going to be doing 2 readings today, so at least there are gonna be 2 videos on my channel this week or when I upload them. But I was trying to see which one I should read first, and I think I'm gonna start with the more depressing one and then we can end with the less depressing one. So I'm basically reading one of my older articles. And yeah, this particular article that I'm going to read, I wrote it in November last year. If I was even to like look back, guys, my life and where I was last year as compared to where I am today is a huge difference, like in everything. I think I don't think there's anything that hasn't changed in my life from last year this time to this year. So this is an article I wrote when I was really like feeling super low about my life. I had a really tough year. Like last year was my worst year yet. Actually, the article is actually called my worst year yet because it was definitely my worst year. And this I wouldn't even say that this year has been easy, but it's definitely been better than last year because I don't think anything could have topped. I don't think it could have gotten worse than last year. Like last year was the worst it could have gotten, you know. But yeah, so this is the article I wrote when I was just really going through it, and I was like reflecting on the year. And yeah, let me just read it and then I guess we can discuss it. Oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna get emotional, but let's get right into it. So this article is titled My Worst Year Yet. Good morning, loves. It's 9 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, and I woke up with this burning desire to write. I haven't written here in a while, especially when it comes to sharing my personal thoughts. My last few blog posts were about my business, and they just feel a bit disconnected from everything I've been dealing with this year. This year has been the toughest year of my life to date. I've never felt more alone, never felt the need to give up this much, and never felt this downtrodden. My life has made a couple of 360 turns this year and is still yet to make another before the year ends. If it weren't for the 3 special ladies in my life, my mom and my sisters Aggie and Ima, I would surely not still be standing today. They were my only support system at a time when I felt betrayed and neglected by everyone else. This thing called life can be really hard, and without people to support you or walk you through the challenges you experience, it's so easy to just despair and give up on it entirely. My website has been down for the past couple of months. I put a pause on it to pursue my first true creative love, which is writing. I went through a terrible breakup earlier this year, which left me feeling so empty and broken. At around the same time, I also lost my job and decided to move back home. During that period of healing, my mom and Aggie were my literal heroes. It felt like they were the only people in my life who hadn't given up on me. The next 2 months, June and July, I spent working on myself and healing. I fell in love with content creation again. I started creating more videos and started to rediscover my style. I realized that just how much my personal style has evolved, which wasn't being reflected in my designs. I worked on a new collection for my fashion line called Mahali, which is by far my proudest collection to date, even though it only has 3 pieces so far. I used my creativity to heal myself and turn my dark emotions and feelings into something beautiful. In August, I took some time off everything to just be and enjoy life. By this time, the pain I constantly used to feel had started going down, even without the use of marijuana to suppress it. I went on holiday to Mombasa, which did everything to nourish my soul. Travel is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Discovering somewhere new cultures, new ways of living, new personalities, always leaves me feeling grateful about life. August was good to me. My friend Rama, whom I hadn't seen in years, also came to Kenya to visit, and we made some beautiful memories together. Super grateful to have him in my life. At around the same time, I got an opportunity opportunity to start working for this digital media company as a writer. I started the training in September. It was a really challenging but really rewarding period. Even though my relationship with the company ended badly and abruptly in October, the one thing I'm truly grateful for is that they made me rediscover my love for writing. Ever since I started my fashion line back in 2018, I completely neglected my writing as I was mostly focused on running my business. I have always loved writing and have always been really good at it. This last job made me realize just how good I am at it and just how much I love expressing myself through written word. I also learned a lot during my time there, which I'm hoping to be able to implement on this platform. In between all of this, I've also had to deal with many other personal issues, from relationships to family to even friendships, which have left me feeling sad and exhausted by this year. I feel so depleted. I'm actually dreading the festive season and wish I could fast track this year to January 2022. My mom was telling me that some people are taught life's lessons over several years, whereas for me, life decided to bombard me with all these lessons in just 1 year. I'm truly over it. I revived my site last weekend and was so keen to start writing again. I had even written a list of over 100 topics that I wanted to tackle on my blog. I actually have a couple of articles saved in my drafts, but none of them felt ready to be published. I'm naturally an oversharer. However, I have seen the damage opening up your soul to strangers on the internet can do. So for now, I want to be careful with just how much I'm sharing publicly. I'm also going to start keeping an online journal, which will basically be my drafts folder on my blog, where I can vent and share my feelings without fearing judgment or negative reactions from my readers. For now, I'd just like to say hello. I hope you've all been well. I hope you're all coping. I hope you're not all alone. I am so excited to start sharing bits and pieces of my life with you again, and hope that whoever reads my blog from now on finds joy, companionship, relatability, laughter, knowledge, and peace. Thanks for rocking with me until now. I am also finally working on clearing my closet. I want to start curating my personal style from scratch, as I've realized that my tastes have really changed over these last couple of years. My current wardrobe just reminds me of my days in Cape Town and university, which have started to feel like a lifetime ago. I don't want to keep holding on to the past, but instead live in the present and appreciate even the smallest things that the present brings. The closet sale is currently happening from now until the 17th of December on my Instagram page, so make sure to follow me on there if you ever wanted to cop any of my outfits. That's it for me for now. It's 10 a.m. and I need to start grinding. Chat later. So guys, that was the article. I feel like there's so much that I didn't, there's so much that is unsaid. This is the first really like honest and open article I wrote on my blog after a really long period of not writing anything. And I think it set the tone for me to be more vulnerable with my readers. And oh my gosh, looking back, because I think when did I actually publish this? So I published this on November 24th, so it's actually almost a year. I'm so proud of myself for how much I've grown, how much work I have done in just like trying to better myself mentally, emotionally, physically, like all round. I think I've really, like, there's so much work I've done that no one will ever really like do. That's not quantifiable, like that I can't really like show. But I'm just really proud of myself for like doing the inner work quietly away from everyone and just sticking to it. And now even like I'm looking around, I'm looking at my surrounding, guys, and I'm looking at treetops and clouds, and the sun is setting, and I just can't believe I'm in such a good space as compared to where I was last year. I also finished therapy. I think I told you guys that I started therapy, so I recently finished therapy, and I just felt like it was such a huge achievement. I felt like I had graduated. I was telling my Instagram followers, and it just feels really good. I feel like I'm finally happy and I'm finally feeling settled, and I don't know, it's just an incredible feeling. But before I ramble on for too long, let me pause this video here. Or yeah, you guys can definitely share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how your year has been. I have still not done like a written review of this year. I'll probably do that sometime in December when I'm reflecting back. But yeah, this was basically the one for last year. But it's just it's incredible to see how much my life has changed. And yeah, I guess I'll end the video here. And yeah, I hope you subscribe to my channel. No, please do subscribe to my channel. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.